Hey, what's up everyone, it's me, Richard Comiskey, continuing my Let's Play on Sonic Adventure 2 for Nintendo GameCube. So, if you remember last time, we completed 2 of Sonic stages, and we struggled to find the last piece of the Master Emerald. Turns out it was in that spike section. Really, Eggman? Really? I mean, why did you shoot that laser down to Earth? And why is he timing it? Why doesn't he just blow the city up now? I mean, I don't know. Really? I didn't know that.
But how did he manage to harness all that energy? Got to be Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, that's the reason they were looking for him. Tails? The Chaos Emeralds are like magic. They have the power to attract each other. I can use that to find my Eggman. I'll take care of the bully while you try and find a way out of here. Find Eggman. Got it. Really? That means me.
Oh, but seriously, why? Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. Just had to sort out the camera. Yeah, here we are going on to Tails' second stage, which is Mission Street. So yeah, here we're introduced to more foes, you know, more platforming, you know. It's just a tougher stage. You know, there's nothing different, you know. I think in this stage you actually unlock the hovering ability though, so, you know, that's something, I suppose. Hey, look at this. You can actually shoot the billboards, which I've always thought was really cool. I've never actually been able to get to that area, though, where I just try to hover over. Alright, sorry about that again. Camera just keeps screwing me over. It's the Let's Play curse. But yeah, I haven't really given... Well, I did give my opinion slightly, when we went to Prison Lane with Tails. But I haven't really, expanded on them. So, one main problem I do have with Tails' stages, is actually the platforming. Because it doesn't work for me. It feels so twitchy, and, you know, every time I make a jump with Tails, I get like, are you serious? Every time you jump with Tails, it feels like, you know, you're gonna flop on the, really. It feels like you're gonna flop, like, right down to the ground. You know, possibly a bottomless pit. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like Tails' stages, and I do like him as a character. It's just, in this game, it doesn't, for me, his way of gameplay just doesn't work for me. I mean, I know a lot of people actually do like the mech shooting stages, and, you know, we'll be getting more into Eggman's side of it later on later down the road. But I've never really been fond of them. And you know, when I play this game, I never really go back to the treasure hunting stages. I never really go back to the mech shooting stages because I'm just not fond of them. They're just not fun to me. And will this camera seriously work? Alright, we're back. Sorry about the camera, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't like this in the last episode. I don't know why it's acting all funny now. Okay, so what you want to do here is shoot this box, hit the switch, and that will prevent that from falling. And you can also get a little pet for your Chao Garden there as well, but I'm not going to bother. I'll probably show the Chao Garden off when I've actually finished the hero story. You know, I'll probably show it off with like all the hero characters, and then same with Dark Story. Once I complete the Dark Story, I'll show off the Dark Chao Garden. And yeah, that's basically it for the Chao Garden, but we'll get to the Chao Garden when we get to it. But yeah, what was I saying earlier? Yeah, I was talking about, you know, that I don't go back to these stages a lot, and I don't because, you know, if I get bored or anything, you know, I do tend to do the emblem missions, but that's about it. I don't really find myself replaying the stages normally, because, you know, it's just not for me. Like, even the treasure hunting stages I go back to play through, because I believe if I memorize the stages enough, I mean, I'll get better ranks more easily. Same with Sonic stages and Shadow stages. I play all the damn time, because they are the funnest to play through. And I think quite a lot of people would agree with me on that. But if you don't, I respect your opinion. Omochao, shut the heck up. Earthquake, how the heck is it an earthquake? Honestly, why did they have to introduce Omochao? It's one of the most annoying characters in video gaming history, actually, in my opinion. What you want to be careful of here is these falling bridges. The camera will show you them, so you know where they are and where to step. But if you're a clumsy gamer like me, you will most likely walk underneath them and get crushed. Funnily enough, though, yeah, you don't need to destroy those enemies. Just touch the gold ring. Funnily enough, though, if you do get hit by them bridges, you know, if they crush you or anything, be rank, I'll take it. Yeah, as I was saying, them bridges, if they crush you, you don't get instant death. They just take your rings, which is really weird. You know what, we're actually going to end it here. We're not going to do a Aquatic Mine yet, but if Knuckles has something to say, then I'll let you yeah, let's hear what he's got to say.
I didn't expect the inside of the mine to be like this. This is going to be tougher than I thought.
Alright, we're not going to do that here, ladies and gentlemen, so I want to thank you all so much for watching the previous part and this part, because sadly the last part I had to cut it off because of time constraints. But you know, I did pick it up here, and I want to thank you all for understanding, you know, the 15-minute limit and everything. You guys were amazing. But yeah, that basically does it for this episode and the last episode. So next time we'll be going to Aquatic Mine with Knuckles, and I believe Sonic has another stage coming up as well. So with that said, I will see you all for part 5. So I will see you all then.